Hello everybody, welcome back to IELTS Question Bank series in the second session with me, Vandana. Now in today's session, I'm going to be diving deep into reading module, but you know which question we are going to be diving deep into? The most notorious question I call it, that is yes, no, not given, which usually pops up in the final passage, that is passage number 3. And you guys know, if you are preparing for the IELTS exam, you guys know that the level in passage 3 is pretty advanced. So this is what we are going to dive deep into. We are going to do some live practice. We are going to break it down and simplify it in small little tidbits. And let's quickly get started, and we'll just understand a couple of tips and then we'll straight away dive deep into live practice. Alright, so here you go. I am sure if you are somebody who is preparing for the IELTS exam, ये information आपने देखा होगा. But let's quickly break it down in small little tidbits for you. Now in yes, no, not given, basically, okay, there is this question type which is true, false, not given. Then there is this question type in IELTS reading which is yes, no, not given. Now yes, no, not given question type is based on a writer's opinion. So here the questions are based on writer's opinion. Let me give you a quick example. What's an opinion and what's a fact? So if I say that Delhi is a great city, is that a fact or is that my opinion? Please let me know in the comment section. If I say Delhi is a great city, is that a fact or is that my opinion? That is my opinion, because you can say no, Delhi is a polluted city, and I can say no, Delhi is a great city. But if I say that Delhi is the capital of India, then it's a fact. Now you can't deny it, right? So as simple as that, yes, no, not given questions are based on writer's opinion. So you are given some statements and you have to verify the information given in the statements with the information given in the passage. Now, if the information matches exactly, then of course it's going to be yes. That means if the statement, that means question statement, if that agrees with what is written in the passage, if they match, then yes, it's going to be yes. But if there is a contradiction, as in the opposite information is written in passage, then it's going to be no. But if you are not given that entire information which is given to you in the question, if that entire information is not there in the passage, then it's going to be not given. Let's break it down in some small little tips so that you can do it easily. Okay, so the very first tip is divide the sentences in smaller chunks. You know क्या होता है? In yes, no, not given, especially when they come in the third passage, the question statements become pretty lengthy, and that is when you start goofing up. We will see how we can do this, how we can divide the statements in small little chunks. Then the second tip says, please, a humble request, check the meaning and look for synonyms and paraphrases. Do not just try to match the keywords. Do not see that, okay, this keyword is written in the question and the same keyword is written in the text, so your answer matches and the answer is yes. Don't do that. Sometimes they will give you the same keyword, but the meaning would be opposite. Let's quickly practice it. So look at this one. Let's break it down in small little chunks here, because the sentence is pretty lengthy. Now let's imagine this is your question and the question says, campaigns designed to correct misinformation will fail. Okay, see how I am breaking it down in small little chunks. So campaigns designed to correct misinformation will fail. Fail in what? To achieve their purpose. Why would they fail? If people are unable to understand them. So I have broken down this lengthy sentence in 4 chunks. So this is your question and this is the information given in the passage. Let's read the information also. So here the information says, campaigns designed to correct misinformation will succeed. Succeed in what? To achieve their purpose if people are able to comprehend them. Now quickly tell me your answer in the chat box, in the comment section. So what do you think? If this is your question, one sec. Okay, if this is your question and if this is your passage, What should be the answer? Should it be yes? Should it be no? Or should it be not given? I'm giving you a minute. Analyze this and post your answers in the comment section, and then we will start with the real practice. Take a look at it yourself, guys, and see what the answer can be. All right, so Bhanu says yes, but what about the rest of you? Sorry, Shanu says yes. I'm so sorry. Shanu says yes. What about the rest of you? Come on, give it a try. Don't fear mistakes. By making mistakes, you learn. Come on, I want the answer of others also. Is it yes? Is it no? Or is it not given? All right, let me break it down. So, Shanu, sorry, I'm so sorry, Shanu. Yes, you are right. The answer is yes. So, what I'm trying to make you understand here is, let me make you understand what I'm trying to say through these two statements. Now, if you see a lot of information, a lot of words given in this sentence, they match with the words given in this sentence. A lot of words are matching, but still, and then there are some words which are opposite also. For example, here it's written will fail, and here it's written will succeed. And then here it's written are unable, and here it's written are able. So opposite words are also written, but the answer is yes. Why exactly answer is yes? Because the meaning matches. Even though we have opposite words, question में कुछ और लिखा है, question में लिखा है fail, passage में लिखा है succeed, but the meaning is same. So bottom line, moral of the story is check the meaning. How exactly meaning is the same? Let's quickly talk about it. So this statement says, campaigns designed to correct misinformation will fail. So obviously, I'm sure you understand that these campaigns will fail to achieve their purpose if people can't understand them. That is the information in the question. If people can't understand them, but your passage says that, okay, campaigns designed to correct information will succeed if people are able to comprehend them. Comprehend means understand only. In Hindi, if I make you understand, so question says कि campaigns fail हो जाएंगे अगर लोग समझ नहीं पाएंगे. And passage says कि campaigns succeed हो जाएंगे अगर लोग समझ जाएंगे. So the meaning is same even though the words written here are opposite. So this is how they trap you, and this is an evidence. This is evidence in itself that you need to check the meaning, not the words. Now let's get started with the live practice, and here you go. The very first question over here says, campaigns, okay, it is the same question, but now you have to refer to this passage. Let's read this. So it says, campaigns designed to correct misinformation will fail to achieve their purpose if people are unable to understand them. See what are they saying about campaigns here, and post your answers in the comments in the next 2 minutes. So we'll discuss your answers at 4:11 sharp. Come on, guys, let me see your answers in the comments. Okay. So Shanu says it's a bit tough, ma'am. All right, let's make it simple for you. It's okay, let's understand first. Let me just highlight the concerned area. So let's read from the top. It says a campaign to correct misinformation requires resources and planning to accomplish necessary reach and frequency. Till now, they are not talking about whether they will fail or whether they will succeed. Till here, they are not talking about this. Let's read further. Then they are saying for corrective measures to be persuasive. For corrective measures means now once again they are talking about campaigns, but they have paraphrased the word campaigns by using this phrase corrective measures. Okay, so for corrective campaigns to be persuasive, persuasive means to be convincing. Okay, so they are saying for corrective campaigns to be persuasive. Persuasive मतलब सामने वाले को विश्वास दिला देना. So if they have to be convincing, if these campaigns have to be convincing, audiences need to be able to comprehend them. That means persuasive means if they can make others trust, if they can make others convinced, then that they can make others convinced only if audience are able to comprehend them. And comprehend means what? I just told you. Comprehend means understand only. How do you think they are paraphrasing the word fail? उन्होंने opposite लिखा है. They have written the opposite of fail. Like I had written succeed. Here they have written persuasive. So now what do you think the answer should be? Come on, make a guess. Yes, no, or not given. What should be the answer? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The question says that campaigns will fail if audiences are unable to understand them. And passage says for these campaigns to be convincing, audiences should be able to comprehend them. So comprehend is equal to understand. Okay. So this is how the paraphrased language plays a role here. Okay, moving on to the next one. See, this is taken from the passage 3. This is passage 3 level. So you need to get used to this kind of language. You need to get used to this kind of language because yes, no, not given usually pops up in the third passage, and this is going to be the level. Let's move to the next one. It says attempts to teach elementary school students about misinformation have been opposed. This should be simple. So once again, attempts to teach elementary school students about misinformation have been opposed. So once again, take 2 minutes. Post your answers in the comment section and we'll discuss your answers at exactly 4:16. Off you go. Okay, so my answer is yes, as the facts are given. I may be wrong. All right, all right. I would really appreciate if others also start posting in their responses. But since Shanu, you have posted, and I believe this much time is sufficient, let's break it down for you. Dekho. The answer, let's give you the explanation first and then we'll understand the answer. So question once again, let's read it. It says attempts to teach elementary school students. Still here they are talking about teaching elementary school students. Now where do you see this phrase elementary school students? Somewhere around here, elementary school. Okay, so attempts to teach elementary school students about misinformation have been opposed. Opposed means people are going against these attempts. What attempts? To teach elementary school students of misinformation. So we need to see two, three things here. Number one, are there any attempts to teach elementary school students? So this is how you can ask questions from yourself, the way I'm asking questions right now. So number one, are there any attempts to teach elementary school students about misinformation? Number two, and have these attempts been opposed or have these attempts been supported? Let's find out. So till here we had read already that these campaigns need to be persuasive. If they have to be persuasive, audiences need to be able to comprehend them, which requires either effort to frame messages in ways that are accessible or effort to educate and sensitize audiences to the possibility of misinformation. Till here, it's not relevant because they are just not talking about elementary school students here. Let's read further. Now they are saying that some audiences might be unaware of potential for misinformation also suggests the utility of media literacy efforts as early as elementary school. So right now in this sentence, they are only proposing it as a suggestion that there is a need to teach elementary school students. There is a need to teach elementary school students about misinformation. But are there any attempts to teach elementary school students? So far, no attempts. Let's read more. They are saying even with journalists and scholars pointing to the phenomenon of fake news, people do not distinguish between demonstrably false stories and those based in fact when scanning and processing written information. Now tell me, Shanu and others also, are there any attempts to teach elementary school students according to this information? Yes or no? There are no attempts. And are these attempts, if there are any, are these attempts are being opposed? There's no information on opposed. Then are these attempts supported? There's no information on that. So what should be the answer? The answer should be not given. Why exactly not given? Because first, we do not know whether the elementary school students are being taught or not. Second, we do not know whether these attempts are being opposed or not. There is no information on these two things, which is why the answer is not given. I hope that made sense. Moving on, the third question. It says, it may be possible to overcome the problem of misinformation in a relatively short period. Okay, I have already underlined and divided this lengthy sentence into smaller chunks. All you need to do is verify these three chunks of information from this passage. And once again, I'm giving you 2 minutes for that. I'm stuck in 5.5 band in mock test. Hacker साहब, okay. आप पहले इसका आंसर दो. Let me see कि आप क्यों stuck हो. Only then I'll be able to talk about your problem. Take 2 minutes. Post this answer in the comments. So we'll discuss your answer exactly at 4:21. All right. All right, so two of you have posted the answer. Guys, be careful. Number one, you cannot write false in place of no. So even on the day of exam, if you are dealing with yes, no, not given, please write yes, no. Do not write true, false. And vice versa. Vice versa means if you are dealing with true, false, do not write yes, no in its place. Be a little careful. But I believe your answer you're trying to say, of course, is no. And yes, you are absolutely right. The answer indeed is no. So keep practicing. Even if you are getting one or two wrong, you are still getting one or two right also. Okay, it's not such a hopeless case. You are getting it. So let's understand why exactly this is no. So the question says it may be possible to overcome the problem of misinformation in a relatively short period. The answer is no because of this word short. The passage says that it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen in short period. Suleiman, yes, absolutely. You are also correct, but no, not false. Okay. So let's understand where are they saying that long period lagega, short period nahi lagega. So in the first few sentences, they are talking about it. It says we live at a time when widespread misinformation is common. Yet at this time, many people are also passionately developing potential solutions and remedies. And then it says, here is our punchline. It says, the journey forward undoubtedly will be a long and arduous one. Arduous means this journey of dealing with misinformation, of coming up with solutions. This journey is going to be long and difficult. Arduous means difficult, probably boring also. The question says short period. Here they have clearly written long. So there's clear contradiction, and that is why the answer is no. And I'm glad most of you posted your answers this time. All right, let's move ahead and deal with one more question. So here you go. It says the need to keep up with new information is hugely means extremely. The need to keep up with new information is extremely exaggerated in today's world. Exaggerated means overrated here. In this sentence, it means overrated. So, in Hindi, exaggerated का मतलब होता है बढ़ा चढ़ा के किसी चीज को बताना. ठीक है, जो हमारे न्यूज़ चैनल्स करते हैं, दे एग्जैजरेट न्यूज़ स्टोरीज, वो बढ़ा चढ़ा के चीज़ों को बताते हैं, समटाइम्स, नॉट ऑलवेज. ओके, नाउ रीड दिस, वेरीफाई दिस इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम द पैसेज एंड पोस्ट योर आंसर्स इन द चैट बॉक्स इन द नेक्स्ट 2 minutes. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Come on, I need your answers in the next 2 minutes, guys. Confused between not given and no. No means there should be opposite information. Ask yourself, is there any opposite information? I'll give you 1 more minute. Okay guys, let me make you understand a little bit and then probably we'll discuss your answers. A couple of you are confused and some of you are saying that the answer is no. Okay, let's understand. So it says it may be possible. One second. My bad. Okay, so it says the need to keep up with new information. The need to keep up with new information. They are not saying misinformation here. They are talking about new information. So please read the question very, very intricately. Okay. So the need to keep up with new information is hugely overrated or hugely exaggerated in today's world. Now we had already read till here that this journey forward is going to be long and arduous one. Let's read further. So it says future remedies. Remedies means solutions. Future remedies will require not only continued theoretical consideration but also the development and maintenance of consistent monitoring tools. क्या कर रहे हैं ये यहाँ पे misinformation के solutions की बात कर रहे हैं. They are talking about tools which deal with misinformation. Okay, till here that is happening. So they are saying maintenance of consistent monitoring tools and a recognition among fellow members of society that claims which find prominence in the media that are insufficiently based in scientific consensus and social reality should be countered. I know this is a little lengthy sentence and that is why probably you are finding it difficult. But if I have to tell you in simple language, then here they are saying that in media sometimes we get misinformation, we get incorrect information, which they claim that it is true. So such claims need to be countered. They are saying such claims in media about misinformation should be opposed. Now I will be live next week, but yes, the next live is going to be on Saturday with Divya ma'am. Okay, coming back to here. So in this lengthy sentence, they are saying that sometimes media, they make claims that our information is genuine, even though it is not. So such claims should be opposed. That is what they are saying here. Moving on, it says misinformation arises as a result of human fallibility. Human fallibility means human error. Human error की वजह से misinformation आती है. So it arises as a result of human fallibility and human information needs. So हमारी information की needs हैं, उसकी वजह से कई बारी misinformation आती है. This is what they are saying so far. Then they say to overcome the worst effects of the phenomenon, we will need coordinated efforts over time rather than any singular one time panacea we could hope to offer. So in the last sentence, they are saying that we need a lot of solutions as a complete package to deal with misinformation. Now tell me, are they saying that our need to get new information is hugely overrated? Are they saying any such thing? Yes or no? Come on, come on. No, they are not saying this. That means what should be the answer? Yes, no, or not given. अरे भाई बात नहीं हो रही है ना उसकी. They are not saying कि ये need हमारी बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा के बताई जाती है. It's not extremely overrated. It's not extremely exaggerated. This information is not there, which is why it is not given. The answer is not given. Nowhere are they saying that our need to keep up with new information is hugely exaggerated in today's world. Keep up means new information को consume करने की हमारी जो need है वो बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा के बताई जाती है आजकल. And nowhere the passage is saying any such thing, which is why our answer here is not given. Okay, I hope that made sense to everybody. And with that, it's a wrap. These are the answers that we just covered. And keep practicing. I know passage 3 level is little advanced, but everything can be achieved with correct way of practice. If you are practicing the right way, you will be able to get your desired band score. So don't lose hope. Keep practicing. I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.